YouTube. Hello to everyone watching live and everyone watching on the VOD. This is your host, the ineffable Shintigercurl, that dude in straw hat. How's everybody doing right now? Say hi to everybody in the chat. If you're in the chat, say hello and let me know that you're here. Today, we are returning once more into the blood-soaked cuteness that is Root, and hopefully show those Aliiance bastards what's for. But before we do that, you already know what time it is. It's time to get out your guns, lock and load, because it's time to shoot the shit. Yes, sir, it is Thursday, so you know what that means. We had some awesome dynamite last night. We had a nice little tag team match to set up for the finals, the men's finals of the Owen Hart Cup between Hangman Adam Page and everyone's favorite Billy Goat, Billiam Winchester, Trafalgar, Osprey III, Esquire. Some great moments in that match. Especially love the moment where he almost hits him with the hidden blade. Almost. I can't really just do it any justice, but it is a fantastic moment. Someone messaging me. Someone messaging me again. We'll get to them later. So, women's graps, fatal four-way eliminator, and surprisingly enough, a winner out of the fatal four-way eliminator was none other than Mina Shirakawa, and she pinned Timeless Toni Storm, meaning, and it's official, that made that official that night, as it will be Timeless Toni Storm versus the newly signed Mina Shirakawa, and those two have a lot of history. Not bad history, but history nonetheless. Sexy history. Let's see. Our boy, bald bastard himself, Ricochet, took on the one-legged wonder, Zach Gowen. Yeah, it's been a while since I saw old Zach Gowen in the ring, and he looked great last night. Even with one leg, he looked legit in there. So I was amazed to see what he was doing, and that he's still wrestling despite after all these years. Ricochet won and was about to destroy him with the scissors when everybody's favorite chicken, Mark Briscoe, came out for the save. Ricochet left, being a prick. We had a nice little segment after the Hurt Syndicate made short work of Top Flight, who were in rare form last night. They decided to bring out. They were going to give MJF their answer on if he would join the Hurt Syndicate, and for the first time since coming to AEW, old Maxwell Jacob Friedman, he was scared. Like, he looked scared. Like, he actually hid from them. And then he got snitched on by Tony Khan himself. Funny moment. But after a tense, very tense, thumbs up, thumbs down segment where I think MJF should have really worn brown pants because he looked like he was about to shit himself, he got the thumbs up from Bobby. So yeah, MJF is in the Hurt Syndicate. But they will have to finalize some legal stuff next week. And I have a feeling something's going to go down next week. Something big with that group. Yeah, something to look forward to. Let's see. What else happened? Had a lovely little small tribute section to the late great Sabu, who passed away this week, as I mentioned Tuesday. And it wasn't long. It was probably shorter than the stupid ass video packages the E gave him, even though they have most of his in-ring footage. But this one was better because they just let Taz speak about it. And Taz didn't speak for very long. He spoke for like a minute. But he spoke with such heart and such emotion that you really felt it. Like, he said that Sabu was aura before aura was cool. And that he was an innovator. And that he would not have a career if it wasn't for Sabu being his best dance partner. And he said that Sabu always brought the best out of him. And he took off his trademark shades, and with fighting back tears, he said, "I love you, brother, and I'll miss you." Before him, Tony Schiavone, and Excalibur, joined by the fans, did Sabu's pose of pointing to the sky. Now that's going to have a new meaning nowadays. We have a main event. Probably one of the most violent main events that we've had in a long time. Samoa Joe versus Jon Moxley. Steel cage for the AEW title. This was a brutal, bloody affair. It's pain to go around as Moxley was beaten into a bloody pulp by Joe. Just what it looked like, and the other Death Riders were incapacitated, taken out by Powerhouse Hobbs and Willow Nightingale, who re-signed with AEW. She ain't going nowhere. But then a mysterious hooded figure comes out of the crowd and hands John the briefcase. And he hits Joe over the head with it. 1, 2, 3. Mox wins. We were all expecting this because, of course. But as the cage raises up, we see who that person is. It's none other than in New Japan's own Gabe Kidd.
Yeah, that's right. Gabe Kidd. Wow. I was expecting like Jack Perry or the Bastard Pack making a surprise recovery. No, it was Gabe fucking Kidd. Love that little bastard. Anyway, we had some run-ins. Then Kenneth Omega tries to go the run-in after the Bucks arrive to sort of congratulate the Death Riders for this swerve. Kenny comes in there. He takes out a lot of the folks, but then gets gut-shotted by the bitch maker, Kazuchika Okada, who throws him in the ring, and Matthew with the cage controller lowers the cage, and the Death Riders and the Elite began beating the shit out of Kenny and out of Kenny and Joe. But then we hear, whose house? Swerve comes out, and he climbs the cage and does a impromptu swerve stomp on everybody, and everybody is scared shitless because Swerve is the most dangerous man in AEW. The cage gets raised, the heels run for the hills, and settle this. It's gonna be us versus you. Anarchy in the arena. Wow, the craziest match in AEW history. We having it this year. On one side, you got Swerve Strickland, you got Samoa Joe, you got Hobbs, you got Kenny Omega, and you got Willow Nightingale thrown in there. Am I missing someone? So Swerve, Kenny, Hobbs, Joe, and Willow versus the Death Riders. So I'm thinking it's gonna be Mox, Gabe Kidd, Cesaro, and the Bucks, and Marina Shafir. I may be missing one for the face side. I'm not sure. Let me know if you can. But yeah, this will be our first Anarchy in the Arena that will include women, and I'm hyped for that shit. Yes, I am. Let's see. Not much else to talk about other than the fact that I'm still excited I'm getting excited for Double or Nothing, which is in a couple of weeks. It's going to be great. It's going to be awesome. Anarchy in the Arena is always a crazy good time. I saw Dark Side of the Ring, which featured the original Sheik, Ed Farhat, and I didn't know much about the original Sheik. He was way before my time, other than the fact that I knew he was Sabu's uncle and that he trained both Sabu and Rob Van Dam. Other than that, I didn't really know much about him, and after seeing the antics he had and the crazy shit that he did and his impact on wrestling, I became a fan of his. Yeah, the Sheik was crazy. Like the first one to use flash paper, the first one to use foreign objects like spikes and chairs. He was the first one to bring a live snake to the ring. You can see where Jake the Snake got that from. He was like the definition. He redefined the foreign heel. And I learned a lot about Sabu. Apparently Sabu got shot in the face when he was a teenager. Knocked out 3 of his teeth. Just when Sabu couldn't be much more cooler. But yeah, that's pretty good. And the next week's episode is going to be a bit of a heartbreaker because it's going to be talking about the Scream Queen herself, Daphne. I had a really massive crush on Daphne, especially when she was in TNA. her not being here anymore, it breaks my heart because she was so good, so ahead of her time, and just damn. Other than that, I don't have much to go on because, well, we don't have nobody in the chat right now, but that's okay. We're just going to keep going. And so, I think it's time for us to get the game started. So, Law, buddy, get off the sick bed. You're not really that hurt. You're not really not that sick. Get off your sick bed. Help out. Help me out. Do it. Thank you, Law. All right. We're booting up some root, or root, or whatever you want to call it. Root. Okie dokie. Get rid of this. Alrighty, yes, root. All right, we're back with woodland warfare. We're back, and this time we are still going after those fucking Aliiance bastards. So yeah, we're gonna change from the vagabond lizard cult. Let's see. All right, first and foremost, we're gonna. No, we're never going to be you. We are never going to be you, bastards. All right, and we are gonna play the Underground Duchy. You are. Wait a minute. We gotta go back. I'm not playing to. I am not playing with solo play. Let's see. New game. All right, this is better. So Underground Duchy. All right, this is good. We like this configuration. We're gonna go with the auto map, the standard route map. Let's see, standard deck. Let's see. Do we have any? No, we need to unlock the DLC, so we can't get that. So I have to get that later. Feel free to help us out with on the channel. All of it helps out. All right. All right, ready? Let's do it. All right, I think I have a better handle on how to play the Duchy. All right, everybody's setting up. All right, if we could get this out of the way, go away. Damn, I didn't mean to pick that. I was trying to get that thing out of the way. Shit. All right. Let's see. All right, we're done with that. All right, the cats are going first. Playing Hawks for Hire. Overworking so they can get some more wood. All right, they build a recruitment center. And they're going to move. All right. Oh, damn. First round turmoil. Really? Damn. Must have been an incompetent ass leader. All right. They're spreading sympathy. All right. Protection racket. Getting some money and 3 victory points. Mobilizing once, twice. All right, our turn. All right, we're recruiting. Okay, let's see. We got 2 over here, so I'll be able to recruit next turn. I'll be able to sway a minister because we got 2 in the bunnies, and we got a bunny and 2 wild cards, so we're going to be doing good for there. All right. Let's see. All right, let's see if we can't move. Where can we move? Better yet, I want to start building my infrastructure. So first and foremost, I'm going to attack the Aliiance, of course. just to get rid of them. They spark some outrage. Damn. They took that card. All right. All right, I want to establish some stuff, so let's build. All right, this spot is the best for us because this spot they'll probably lead a revolt here, and it will lead a revolt here, so I can't afford to lose my stuff. So I'm going to place it here, and I'm going to build a market for some card draw. And I can't sway the ministers because I got no cards in my hand. No cards to craft. All right. Decent hand. I'm going to try to get some infrastructure online first before I do anything. All right, the cats are going. All right, the area are going. Let's see what they do. They got to move. They got to recruit and move and then fight. Okay, so they're fighting the cats. And it was mutually assured destruction. Here comes the Alliance. And just like I thought, they caused a revolt right there. All right. Can't have something like that there, so we're going to have to deal with that soon. All right, now we got to sway a minister. Underground duchy, let's see. All right, to sway a minister, I'm going to need 2 foxes. I got a fox right here. Let's see, and a fox over here. All right, let's see where we can move. All right, can we move? Yes, we can move over here. And I'm going to move both of them over here. I'm not going to attack you, birds. Don't worry. And attack. No, I can't afford to lose the cards in my hand. I need them to actually let's see. I can't build anything right now. All right, I'm going to take a risk here. I'm going to take a gamble. So we're going to attack this guy because I can't lose my buildings. I'll lose a card in my hand, but that's okay. Alrighty then. Cause some outrage. Hit. All right. Let's see. All right. I'm going to take a squire so I can move more. I can't corrupt any cards. That's okay. So we're going to just draw 2 cards. All right. Next turn, I'm going to start moving more of my stuff around. The cats are still. The Alliance has a lead. Playing Hawks for hire. Oh, they've entered turmoil again, man. The leadership for them is sucky. All right, the Alliance freaks me right the fuck out. Come on, let's go. Thank you. Need to get rid. They're playing sappers. All right. I can't build anywhere. All right, let's see. Let's see. I need. What do I need? Let's see. I can't build anywhere. All right. Where can I move? Let me see something over here. All right, got 2 over here. All right, we're gonna move. Actually, we're going to build a tunnel. All right, there's nothing down. I'm gonna build somewhere. Where's the bunny at? I already got 2 up here for a bunny, so. All right, we're gonna go here. And we are going to move. Causing some outrage, but that's okay. Can't build, can't do anything, but first and foremost, we're going to... I gotta protect my structures, so I gotta attack this thing. All right, I got a free move. So I got a free move thanks to my minister. Causing some outrage. They steal a card. And let's see, initiate a battle. All right, good. We can just keep initiating battles to keep them off balance. Wherever I have any buildings, I have to keep people out of it. Can't afford to lose my buildings. Fuck you, Aliiance. And I'll take the last card in my hand. Well, take the card. I have no ministers to sway. I can't craft any cards, so I just draw. All right, they got Hawks for hire. Easing on me. I said stop it. Oh, hello, Devil. Glad you could get here. Yep, we're going after the Aliiance again. Because like I said, screw the Aliiance. All right, the birds are going. They're going to move, fight, and build. So they're going to move here. And move here. Ah, they're going after us. Damn. At least they lost half their force in that fight, fighting us. Ah, no! No! Ah, I lost my minister. And it's gone forever. Damn! See why my buildings are important? Damn birds. See this? While you were busy attacking me and I hadn't done shit to you, the fucking Aliiance is getting stronger. All right, we're gonna build this here. And I need some card draw. All right, we're gonna move. Oh, recruit. I didn't mean to do that. I meant to move. All right. I got nothing here. I got nothing here. Let's see. Market. You know what? I am going to move so I can consolidate my forces. No, it's to sway because the damn birds screwed me over. Damn birds. If the Aliiance wins, I'm blaming this entirely on the birds. All they had to do was just leave me alone and let me build up my forces so I can fuck them over. All right, what are the area doing? They're recruiting They have to move twice. Move twice, and now they're going to battle. Yes, that's good. That's good. That's kind of helping out. That's kind of okay. All right, they're building a roost, and now the Alliance is going. And just like that, they lost their roost. See, this is why you can't let them get a foothold anywhere, because the Alliance, you suck. You all suck. I need to beat them. All right, let's see. I can't build anything. I'm going to, let's see, bunny. Let's see. I won't be able to recruit. I won't be able to sway any ministers. First and foremost, I have to do this. Dead. All right, I lost someone, but that's okay. And we're going to attack again. Doesn't matter. We take it out anyway. Outrage. Mongrels. I got nothing. Let's see. They screwed up my whole strategy when they did that. No cards left to craft, so I'm just gonna go. Okay, all right, this is good. This is good. All right, I need to get to an area where I can build something. All right, let's see what the cats are doing.
Yes. Well, not really. I can't. I don't know how to drive. Yeah, I don't have a driver's license. Sorry, I have a fear of driving. Yeah, I freely admit that. I have a pathological fear of driving. I was in a bunch of car crashes when I was living in KC. So I'm kind of
avoidant on driving in general. I know I should learn eventually one day, but I just have to get over that fear. It's hard to get over, but yeah. All right. All right, the area of man, that's that's 3 turmoils and so many turns. Man, the leadership of the area is sucking. All right, the Woodland Alliance are going. Need to take care of that as soon as possible. It's a problem. All right, they're training officers and they're moving. Bastards. Bastards know what they're doing. All right. I got 2 bunnies and... Can I move? I need to dig somewhere. That's damn. Actually, no. I got no choice. I'll lose my. I can't afford to lose any more buildings. 3 on 3. I can't afford to lose any more buildings. Oh, they got rid of... Oh, thankfully they got rid of that. All right, now we can move. So let's go to the borough. Where can we move? This is the only place we can move, so we're gonna move. All right. God dang it, stop that. All right, I'm just gonna... Can I... No, I don't want to do that. All right, better yet, I'm gonna put some more bodies on the board. So I'm going to the borough and move it here. And I'm gonna move 3. So they won't even think about attacking this. And I have no ministers. I can't sway anybody. No cards to craft. I am in a really suck-ass position. See how one single battle can screw me up. One battle with the birds screwed up my entire strategy. Cats, no. Just no. Just no, cats, no. I am not in the mood for this shit. All right, the birds are going. They can only gather and move. They can't attack. They'll probably lose that spot to the damn Aliiance once they institute a revolt. Yep, they lost that spot. Well, I could be hoeing them out right now, but instead, you had to be dicks about it. All your fault, you stupid fucking birds. All right. I don't have much in the way of recruiting. Let's see, where can I dig? I need some kind of presence. All right, I'm gonna go somewhere with a mouse. All right, yeah, I'm gonna go here. Place a tunnel. Move. All right. You can have this. All right, I'm just gonna recruit. No minister. No ministers to sway, because I only got... Yeah, I need 3. And I need to control 3 mouse clearance to get this, but unfortunately... They gave this match away to the fucking Aliiance. They screwed me over one time. That one thing screwed me over. Once. And now the cats are fighting the birds. There's no point in fighting the birds. And they lost fighting the damn birds because they played... and they're just mustering, they're just recruiting and moving. That's all they're doing. And that area is probably going to get wiped out by the... And they've ended... Great. Now you're fucking useless. You fucking useless ass fucking birds. You screwed me over, and you keep going into goddamn turmoil. That's why you're in last place, you... Fucking birds. Yeah, it looks like the Alliance won this one. There is literally nothing I can do. All right. I don't have any. I only got 2 in the burrow. I'll try it anyway. I need to at least get another minister. So I'm gonna send a burrow over here. Let's see. I don't need this. And I'll just move both of them here. I don't care at this point. They're here. All right, and let's see. Can I fight anybody? I could fight him. Fight him, and I could fight him. There's really no point to it anyway. I'm just gonna recruit again. No ministers to activate. Nobles, no lords. I'll just get this. Sappers. And I'll keep this. I would have had 2. I would have had 2 ministers by now. Then the fucking birds screwed it all up. And now you're attacking me. Great, just great, just. And now I lost my other minister. No, wait a minute, I didn't have a building there. I don't even know why I was up there. All right, birds, you stupid ass birds. Go ahead, you damn birds. They are without honor. Indeed, devil, they are without honor. And just like that, the fucking Alliance won again. This is all your fault, birds. All your fault. This is all because of you. Like the U2 song said, it's all because of you. It's all because of you. I'm gonna get my revenge. I'm just getting my pay. I'm just gonna keep playing this. I'm gonna keep playing this at the same setup. Until I can get what I need. I know because I can do this. Freaking birds and freaking Alliance, freaking bastards, all of them. The cats, we're cool. Birds, Alliance, fuck them. All right, I need a tunnel. All right, so it'll be here and here. We could go here, so but here. All right, we're gonna go here. All right, this should be enough to get me a minister. All right, I'm going first. Thank you, game. Thank you. All right, first and foremost, I am going to build. Let's see. No, not yet. I'm not going to build yet. I want to get a minister on board. So you know what? I'm going to recruit twice. All right. Recruited twice. All right. Let's see. All right. Let's see. All right. I'm going to get a squire. And I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna play this. A formal, okay. No cards to craft. All right. First, we're just gonna get our infrastructure online. Then we'll start mustering. We'll have to pick some spots where we can just establish our army, just establish our whole system, and just get everything underway. All right, they're over there, and they're over there. All right, they're building up, mobilizing. All right, the cat's turn. They're playing Smuggler's Trail. Yeah, I'm feeling very Sithish tonight. Like, freaking, look what they reduced me to. All right, it's my turn now. All right, building up. All right, we're going to build. First and foremost, we're going to build here, and we're going to use root T. And we're going to play a citadel. And we're going to build again. This time we're going to... Actually, no. We have a free build. So we're just going to... Okay, we're going to move. No, I didn't want to do that. I said move. All right, we're gonna move these. Better yet. All right, where did I built here. Okay, we're going to move. No, actually, no. All right, frick. So, all right, we're going to, all right, we're going to move. Can we move? Yeah, we're going to move both our guys over here. That way, we got a strong enough force to defend our keep. All right, we're going to activate our minister. And we are going to, all right, we're going to activate. And let's see, we are going to... I don't need this. I don't want to look at anybody else's hand. Formo, we are going to build a citadel. All right, we can sway some more ministers. All right. Let's see, nobles. We can't do any nobles, so we're going to take a captain. All right, we got 2 ministers, so now we can move. Let's see. Daylight. All right, we're going to play root T. All right, nothing else. All right, we got ambush. All right, this is going a lot better. This is going a lot better than we did last time, so long as the birds don't fuck things up. Right, just stick to your roosts and attack. The Alliance is the biggest problem on the board. See, look at that. They're in your shit. And they're in my shit now, and we gotta take care of that shit. All right, they're mobilizing. All right, the cats are going first. All right, cats. Be smart about this, cats. Be smart. We can take out the Alliance. The Alliance is a problem. See, the Alliance are in the lead. Now you're equal to them. All right, it's my turn now. All right, we got our boys. All right, we got a lot of soldiers to move. So okay. All right. Now, first and foremost, we are going to dig a burrow right here. All right, we can move. All right, we can already build for free. So we can build for free. So I'm going to move all 4 here. Dig a burrow. All right. Causes some outrage. I don't care. And we are going to battle and get rid of this. All right, we've taken that out. A bit extra score, but that's okay. All right. We can initiate a battle. We can do a free battle. This is what the ministers are good for. They let us take extra actions because we're originally limited only to 2, but with our ministers, we can do more. All right. So we need some card draw. So we're going to play the 4 mole. And we're going to build here. And we are going to build a market. And initiate a battle. All right. Who can we fight? All right, we can fight nothing but cats. But I don't want to fight the cats just yet. I'm waiting. I'm biding my time. No ministers to sway because I got no cards. That's okay. No cards to craft. So we draw. Not much, but we can work with this. All right, the birds. Yes, go. Causing some outrage. They lose a card. All right, they have to battle. Causing more outrage. And they're fighting the Aliiance. Good. Good. Finally, you're being smart, birds. You're being smart. All right. The Aliiance are going. And they lose that entire spot in a revolt. All right. Causing some sympathy. Yep, they're going to loot. All right. They're scoring points. All right, they draw. The cats are going. Recruiting. Oh, they're taking out one of our holes, but that's okay. We can always get more holes. And because they're not in infrastructure, so we don't lose any points. We don't lose anything. We can always get it back. All right. We are at our soldier limit. We got 8 fresh ones to go. All right. It's time for us to strike back. It's time to hit back and hit back hard. All right. I still got a free build. So I don't have to waste time building anything here. I got a free build thanks to my minister. All right, we need to expand our influence. So we need to hit somewhere hard. All right. All right, I got 2 here, 2 here. All right, this side of the board is... They got a base here, and they got a base here. They can cause a revolt over here. All right. Let's see. They're basically staying away from our stuff. All right. I think I know what to do. All right. We're going to build a hole, and we're going to go here. Get rid of this card, and we're going to move all 4 of our guys here, right where they least expect it. All right, and here they come. All right, they cause some outrage. That's okay. And we are going to battle 4 on 2. All right, let's see what they can do. Damn. Lost half my force to that. It was a gamble. All right, we're going to initiate a battle. Let's try this again. Come on, 1-on-1. That was a stalemate. All right. All right, we're going to use our free build. And we are going to build another market here. So we can get some more card draw. All right, we're drawing cards. No ministers. I can't sway anything. Nothing to craft, so we'll just draw up to our hand size because of our extra card draw. All right, the area going. All right, they're gonna do everything if they can. They're moving over here, causing some outrage. All right. Going after, yes, good. Finally. Looks like they got some decent leadership over there in the birds. All right, they got 4 roosts. Now they have taken the lead. I'm much more comfortable with the birds in charge because they are easier to overcome. And they lost a roost, which loses them points. They're going to train some officers. All right, cat's turn. All right. They're overworking. All right. All right, our turn. That's the good thing about great about the Airy. We can replenish our soldiers much faster than most people other can. All right, we are going to move from the burrow over here. And we're just gonna bring out everybody. This might cost us some cards because of outrage, but that's okay. Taking our claw. All right, and we are going to attack. We're going to attack the Alliance. 7-on-3. Oh, that's good. That's better than nothing. All right. Can't use him because we got no place to build, but that's okay. We can initiate a battle, and we're going to attack again. 5-on-2. Stalemate. We lost 1, but that's okay. We can recoup the losses. All right. No more ministers to activate. We can't sway any ministers, but you may take yeah, I'm gonna do this. So I can build this, and I'll have 6 cards in hand next turn. Let's see. A lot of wolves in my hand. All right. All right, I can spread some influence over here. I think I can dig. I'll dig over here next turn, and then hit them with a sneak attack. They'll never expect it. I'll get rid of this. All right. All right. And they've entered turmoil. The buzzard has been deposed. All right, they got an eagle. They got the eagle as a leader. All right, the Alliance are going. Sappers. They're mobilizing. And looks like they're... All right, they're going. All right. The cats are... They're recruiting. They're moving. Playing Hawks for hire. And they're coming after us. 4-on-2. That's not gonna help you. All right, looks like they're being more offensive this turn. All right, let's see what we can do. Replenishing our... let's see. Choose a... We'll play this. And let's see. Who do we want to steal from? Let's steal from the Alliance. Fuck the Alliance. Thank you. All right. can we move? Who can we move? Let's see. All right, we can. All right, we're gonna battle. Ignore the area for now, and we're just gonna focus on the Alliance. Lost 2 of my. Okay. All right. We are going to move our guys from here to here, all the way here. All right, we got 7. I don't care. All right, and we're going to initiate a free battle. We're taking this fucking spot. 7 on 3. God damn it! Fucking Alliance bastards are hard to break. No ministers to sway. No cards to craft. I got too many of these damn foxes and I can't do anything with them. Okay. All right. Causing some outrage. The birds are fighting the cats. And they took out, and the cats survived. They get another roost. The birds are in the lead. The Alliance is going. And there goes another spot for them. All right, the cats are going. All right, cats and birds fighting as they are wont to do. All right. Our forces are replenishing themselves. Now let's see. We'll take one from the cats. Thank you. Another goddamn fox. All right. All right, this is going to be a crazy strategy, but follow with me here. All right, we're going to take our forces from here, and we're going to bring them back to the burrow. All of them. We're going to abandon that section, and then we're going to dig another tunnel. In this tunnel, we're going to attack over here. And we're going to move all of our forces here. Cause some outrage. And you could have this. I don't want it. And we're going to use our free battle to take this guy on. They hit us with ambush. You. Damn it. Why are they so hard to take out in a fucking fight? Damn. All right, we can sway a minister. All right. Nobles. All right. Only one left to do, so we're going to be the squire. All right, we got some victory points. And we're going to craft some root tea. Two points, I'll take it. And that's all. Let's see. So sword, protection racket. I'll get rid of this. All right, we're gonna be having 6 cards by the next turn. Damn Alliance. All right, birds. Causing some outrage. Go after them. They're moving. They are battling the cats because they have to. And can they build something? They can't, so they're in turmoil. Eagle has been deposed. All right, the owl is up next. All right, Alliance is going. Royal claim. Spreading influence. They're spreading sympathy to the cat's territory now. Playing investments. Armors. Fuck. That's gonna make this harder to hold. And they're attacking our holes. That's okay. All right, I'm gonna play ambush. Just to screw them up. They may take out our hole, but the hole is worthless to us. It doesn't do anything to us, and we can always replace it. They lost 2, taking out something worthless. Good job, idiot. All right, the cat's turn. Cats are going over here. Cats are going over there. And it looks like they're fighting us. 3 on 3. Damn. All right, I'm gonna have to get some people over there. I am definitely going to get some people over there. They're attacking again. No! Oh no! All right. At least my citadel is still up. All right, we're gonna. Let's see. We'll take from the birds. All right. Let's see. Now I got no choice. I gotta get some people over here. I cannot afford to lose this. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm going to dig a hole, sellsword, and move all 4 over here. All right, we're good. All right, let's see. All right, we're gonna score some extra points. So we're gonna attack this. They don't play anything. Defenseless. Because they're playing armors to dodge it. But that's okay. Outrage. You can have this. And we are going to initiate a battle and destroy this barracks. They're destroying their base. Totally defenseless. Burn that bitch down. All right, let's see. And we are going to move. Let's see. This is defended. This is defended. All right, you got one over here. All right. They're probably going to initiate a revolt over here. I can't afford to move anyone from over here because the cats will attack and I don't want to lose any of my buildings. I'm still pressing the cats over here to prevent them from attacking my buildings over here. All right, so you know what? We're going to marshal our forces and we are going to go here with everybody to make sure the birds don't attack us. All right. And we can, I forgot we got this. This is a clearing. So we are going to, yeah, we're going to build something here. Let's see. Let's get rid of this. right. We already got enough, so let's get some more card draw. So we're just gonna build this and build a market here. No other ministers to activate. No ministers to sway. No cards to craft. All right, we got a lot of cards to deal with, so we can get rid of this and get rid of this. Okay. Game's relatively close. It's not the shutout that it was last time. All right. Be smart, birds. All right, they're attacking the cats. The cats played ambush. So this is going to cost the birds. They're activating the owl's ability, whatever that is. They lost 2, but they were able to take it. So the birds are in the lead. The Alliance is going. Okay, they're playing that. Command Warren. They're training. Train again. And spreading some sympathy. You better stop that shit. Stop that shit right now. All right, the cat's turn. All right, they're getting their field hospital up and running. All right, what are you gonna do, cats? Oh shit, do you really want the smoke with me, cats? Yeah, they want the smoke with me. Let's go. And yeah, we're playing ambush. Yeah, cause fuck you. This is what you get when you try us. 3-on-3. Wiped out. All right. Cats are getting a little bit too uppity. I think we need to target them next. All right, we're going to activate this. Let's steal from the Alliance. All right. All right, I feel a little bit better if this was more defended. So you know what? We're going to move these guys, and we're going to move them over here. I'm just going to move 2. All right, let's see. I got a free battle, so I can take him out if I need to. All right. All right, I need to start making some assaults. So okay, what can I do? All right, no one's contested over here. I could go down here. Can I go down here? No, I can't. So there's no point in messing with this. Can I move anything over here? Where can you move? You can move anywhere. But I got a building over here that I want to protect, and I can't afford to lose that. All right, how many? I got 2 in the borough. All right, I got a free move, and I got a free battle. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna reinforce from the borough, and we're gonna go here. We're gonna move all 2 of them. Cause some outrage. Let them scream. You can have sold out. All right, and we are going to initiate a battle. Get rid of this. Totally defenseless. 7 on. That's it. 7 on nothing. Nothing for you. Gang, gang, gang. Let's see. You can have that. All right, I got a free move. All right, so we're going to move. All right. We're going to move. We just want some presence on the board. That's all. We're gonna take these guys and move. Let's see. I'm gonna move them over here. I'm not gonna move too many, just 2. There we go. Cause some outrage. I don't care. You can have the cobbler. No more ministers to activate. No ministers to sway. No cards to craft. All right. Get rid of this. All right. Okay, here come the birds. They got to do everything but craft. So they're going to go over there. Move up here. They're gonna have to fight somebody. They're fighting the Aliiance. Good. Smart birds. And there you go. They lose control of that area. The birds are barely holding on. The Aliiance have to spin that to get back some sympathy. God damn it, get out of here, birds. Get out of here, Aliiance. And they're going to fight the birds. And they kick the birds out. And they burn down one of their roosts. Mobilizing. Okay. Asshole. Starting to piss me right the fuck off. Marquis, the cat's turn. This is certainly the most tense game I've played of this game so far. Certainly the most tense game. All right. My turn. All right. I got no more people to recruit. All my soldiers are on the field. I am going to steal from the cats. Okay. All right, I got a free battle. I got a free move. All right. All right, I'm going to move because this area is going to fall to the Aliiance. So, all right, I'm gonna be a bit sneaky about this. All right, I'm gonna leave this. I'm gonna get out of here and go here. Move. Cause some outrage. And we are going to attack the Aliiance. 7-on-1 with ambush, you bitches, but now it's 5-on-1. Good enough. All right, we are going to initiate a battle. And actually, I'm going to initiate over here. I can't afford to. I would lose more if I lost that area to a revolt than the other area. I'm still doing damage. Outrage. Let's see. Take a move. All right, who can I move? I can move those 3. I can move that 1. Actually, I'm not going to take a move. I'm going to go. No ministers to sway. No cards to craft. All right, let's get rid of some of these foxes. No, wait a minute. I'm keeping the ambush. Getting rid of that. All right. Let's go. All right, birds are going. They're doing everything but crafting. Oh, and all right. They're recruiting, moving. They have to move 3 times. Move. Outrage. Move again. Outrage. Now they got to fight. Who will they fight? They're fighting the Alliance. Good. Suck it, Alliance. That's why no one likes you, Alliance. No one likes you. All right. Damn it. They caused a revolt and they snuck one on us. I'll get rid of my foreman because I lost a building. And they still friggin' won. You. This ain't over between us. This ain't over. I don't care. We're gonna keep trying. I'm not gonna just let you win. Fuck the Alliance. This is the fuck the Alliance stream right here. All right. Everyone's building up. Everyone's popped up. There's a roost. All right, let's see. Let's see. Adjacency. Okay. These two. All right, we're gonna play this. All right, we got it. And we're done. All right. Fucking Alliance is going first because of course they are. And they're just spreading sympathy like the bitches that they are. Building shit. The cats are going. All right, they're building some stuff. All right, our turn. Let's see what we got. All right, we got our recruiters. Okay. All right, first of all, we're going to move. All right, we're gonna move. We're gonna just move. We're gonna move these guys and move them over here. And we're going to no, first we're going to build. Yeah, we're gonna build. And we're going to build Citadel. All right, we can recruit because of this. All right, let's see. We're gonna initiate a battle. We got a captain, okay. We got some score, no cards to craft. All right, they're gonna move. No battles, and they're gonna build. The Alliance is going. Of course, they cause a revolt. All right, I was smart not to build there over there. All right, the cats are going. Okay. We're building up our forces. Okay, we're going to... All right, we're going to move these guys, and we're moving over here. All you moving over here. Let's see. Let's see, Fox. Mouse. And we're gonna move over here. All right, we're gonna activate. No, I'm gonna initiate a battle. I'm not ready yet. No ministers to sway. Cards to do. All right. All right, they're gonna do everything but battle. Armorers. Hate that card. When I'm not using it, of course. All right, they're establishing themselves. Ambush. They're getting rid of ambush to overwork. All right. Time to start hitting some spots where they won't be expecting it. So we're gonna dig. And spin this. I'm gonna move just 2 over here. Just two. All right, and we're going to dig again. Let's see, and this is a prime spot. Move 3 over here. No, we're not going to initiate a battle just yet. Yeah, I'm just using this to score some free points. And Squire for a free build. The 4 mode. No cards to craft. All right. They got a battle in a bunny clearing. Scoring some outrage, so they got a battle in this clearing. So they go for the easy target. And they got to build a roost. Where can they build a roost? They can build a roost over there. Got 4 roosts, okay. Spreading that damn sympathy. You can't spell sympathy without pathetic, which is what they are. All right, I can use my free battle to take this guy out. He's not going to be a problem. All right, my turn. All right. All right, I got 1 here. I got 2 over here. And I need a 3rd one somewhere. All right, I'm going to dig a tunnel here. No, I'm not going to do that. Actually, I need more card draw, so I'm just gonna... Actually, no. I'm going to... Yeah, I'm gonna dig. No, I'm not gonna. Actually, I'm just gonna recruit. And recruit again. All right. And no, I'm not going to do that, but I will take my free battle. Take you out. Damn it. All right, I need to build something. All right, we're gonna build this next to my squire and build a market. No ministers to sway, no cards to craft. All right. If this works out, I should be able to sway another minister by my next turn. Yep, we watch Andor, man. Well, I don't, but I never had I don't have Disney Plus, so I can't watch Andor unless I, in the words of Mr. Hairball, sail the 7 seas. You get my meaning? I have to watch Andor today if I can. All right. Will an Aliiance is going, and the birds about lost everything in that revolt. I'll have to take care of them. Tax collector, mobilize, mobilize, mobilize. Can't spell mobilize, you bastards, without lies, which is what you do. You lie. All right, they're going. One over there. One over here. They're going after the birds. All right, my turn. Okay, let's see what we can do here. I need to control at least. I need to control this, this, and this. So we're gonna dig a hole here. Get rid of this. And just put 2 cards here. All right. And we are, let's see. Do we have anywhere we need to battle? All right, we got this. Okay, we got this over here. We got this over here. And we got this over here. So we got enough. So we're just gonna... All right, can I play this? No, I don't want to do that. All right, I'm just gonna recruit. Initiate a battle. No, not yet. Awesome. All right. Let's see. You're gonna take the noble. I can either battle twice or move twice, which is great. No cards to craft. All right. All right, I think I can do it. All right, everybody's just ignoring me. Oh, the cats just played ambush, so the birds have faced turmoil. All right, everybody's avoiding me. All right, so much for the birds. The birds are still in the lead despite turmoil. The Aliiance is coming up the rear. Cats are close. And they lose that. They're training. Mobilize. Get that shit out of my territory. All right, we got to take care of that. We got 3 battles to do it. The Alliance is a problem. The Alliance is a problem. Crossbow. Sparking outrage. Oh, why me? Why are you going after me? The Alliance is right there. See? You wasted it for nothing. Alright. Alright, we got a lot of warriors in the burrows to deal with. Okay. I need some control around here. Alright. Alright, we're gonna hit the... Alright, it's time for us to hit the Alliance hard. Alright, we're gonna dig here. And we're gonna lose this, but that's okay. Move all of our warriors here. All right, next action. I don't need anybody over here, so we're gonna move these and move them over here to bolster the defense of our buildings. All right. Let's see, I need to move some pieces around. Keep you there. You're not doing anything, so you're just there for to cover costs. Let's see. Let me check my ministers list. 4 cards. Let me see. I got 3 cards, so that's not going to work. All right, we are going to reveal this and play this. Formal. Actually, no. Let's take that back. Let's take that back. All right. All right. We gotta take out these guys, so we're gonna take 2 battles. We're gonna hit these guys. 5 on 1. Perfect. Take them out. Second battle. Wipe them out. Perfect. Sparks outrage. I do not care. All right. We can move and we can... Okay. 2 down here. I got 1. I got 2, 3. All right, we're not going to do that, so. lords, nobles. We're gonna sway a last minister. So now we got moves and battles for days. No cards to craft. All right. Birds are going. And they're fighting the cats. Cats activate ambush. That went badly for the birds. Very badly. The Woodland Alliance are going. Spreading that pathetic sympathy. Scoring points like nobody's business. Gotta take care of that. Okay, Marquis the Cat's turn. You want some of this, cats? You want some of this? Foolishness, cat. Foolishness, as Virgil would say. All right, they're going after the birds. All right. I think it's time for us to go on the offensive, as it were. All right. All right, we got a lot of battles and we got a lot of actions, so this is what we're going to do. First and foremost, we are going to take out this guy. All right. Cause some outrage, but that's okay. Second, we are going to build tunnel, and we're going to get rid of this one. Spin this, and we're going to move all 4 of our guys here. Outrage, I don't care. You can have this. All right, first and foremost, since they're pretty weak here, we are going to make a move. We're going to initiate a battle here. 4 versus 1. Ambush, bitch. Come on, something good, something good, something good. Dick. All right, that didn't work out, but they spent some of their good cards to get it, but that's okay. We are going to take a move these guys over here. Outrage, but that's all right. And we are going to battle twice. Hopefully they spent up their good cards. Dead. Perfect. And our second battle, we're going to attack the sympathy token. Totally defenseless. Yes, you should be afraid. Be afraid. Be afraid. And we burnt down their clubhouse. All out attack. Caused some outrage, but that's all right. And since we're here, we're just gonna build. We're gonna build something. We're gonna build a market. No ministers to sway because we blew up everything. No cards to craft. Now we got ambushed. Perfect. Look at how that turn went. Massive offensive against the Aliiance. All right. Be smart, birds. Be smart. And that wasn't smart. It was and it wasn't smart because they got ambushed. All right, the Aliiance. We can take it. All right. They spent a. They're close to winning. Very close to winning. All right, they're playing sappers. So next time they battle. No! God damn. Goddamn Woodland Aliiance. You're gonna get yours one day. Get yours. But we got close. We got close to them. And I think we're gonna wrap it up for this session. I think tomorrow we're gonna play one more stream of this, and then we're gonna move on to another board game. One that doesn't have the Aliiance in it because the Aliiance sucks. Fuck you, Aliiance. Anyway, I want to thank everybody who came out tonight and enjoyed me attempting to get the Aliiance and lose my goddamn mind because of it. Thank you, Devil. Thank you, everybody who was in the chat but didn't say hello. Make sure you comment below to let me know what you think of this whole thing. So until next time, it's been Shintigercurl, that dude in the straw hat, saying good night and fuck you, Aliiance.